In this lecture, we are going to start the sketching module in Creo, and first of all, we are going to know about line command. But before going to sketching, we need to go to the sketch module. So when I click on new from here, click on new. In this you will see we have sketch module and we have part module. So initially we are going to start with the sketch module and later on we will go to the part module. In the sketch module, we can only create the sketches. And if we want to create any solid part, then we need to go to the part module. So I'm going to sketch module, and here for this file we can give it some name. So let's say this is line, and I will click OK. And now you can see we are in the sketch module. In this sketch module, in the sketching module, in the top ribbon menu, you can see all the commands related to sketching. You can see line, rectangle, circle, arcs, ellipse, etc. So we have sketch ribbon menu, analysis, tools, view, common. So now I will go to sketch, and here you will see line command. Click on this arrow. In this line you will see line chain and line tangent. So we are going to start with the line chain. The shortcut key is the L. So click on this line chain. So as we know, to create a line we need two reference points. To specify the first point, just click in somewhere in this graphic window, left click and then drag the mouse. And now you can see preview of a line. When I drag the mouse, you can see the line is also moving with the mouse. To specify the second point, we just have to hit the left click. So I will make a left click, and now you can see a line has been completed. But when I drag the mouse, you can see the line is still continuing. It means it is a line chain. So we can specify multi-points for this line. For example, let's say this is second point, third point, etc. So click here. Now if we want to exit from the line command, we just have to hit the roller once. I hit the roller. Now I exit from this line chain. But still you can see the line command is continue. So now we can create separate lines. For example, if you want to zoom in and zoom out, you can rotate the roller of the mouse like this. So I will zoom in onto this empty area. Now I will click here, specify line like this. Now if we want to exit from line command, we have two options. We can double hit the roller like this. Also, let's say I will go to line once again, click on this line, specify the first point, second point and third point. We can also press the escape key from the keyboard. Press escape. When I press the escape one time, we are exit from the line chain. When I press escape two times, we are exit from the line command. So in this way you can see we have created the lines. And in these lines, let's say initially I don't want to show any dimensions. For this I will go to this icon highlighting here, sketch display filter, click on this, and I will make a uncheck on this dimension display. I can also make a uncheck on this constraint highlighting. Okay, after that we are going to know about some more options in line. Let's say I will go to this line here in empty area. I will select first line. So I will draw a first line and then I draw a second line. Now I want to draw this line up to the length of this second line. So to take these types of references, we need to use a snapping feature in Creo sketching. So snapping is basically an automatic feature. For example, let's say I want to create this line up to this endpoint. So what I do, I will zoom in here, and then first I will take the mouse onto this point and then drag the mouse, and you can see the dotted lines highlighting. So just take the mouse wherever we want. Let's say I will click here and press escape. Now these 2 points of the line are on same plane, or you can say same horizontal plane. This is a use of using the snapping feature. Similarly, when I take the mouse onto this line without clicking and then drag the mouse, with this I can snap the endpoints using this yellow color points highlighting. I can also snap the midpoint. you can see this is the midpoint highlighting. So I can snap this, click on this and then create any line. Press escape, double escape once again. Now let's say I want to delete everything. So to delete everything, what I can do is I can take the mouse somewhere in the right side, hold down the left click of the mouse and then drag the mouse. Now you can see a selection window is highlighting. Take everything inside the selection window and press the delete key. So everything will be deleted. We can also use the delete segment option. We will cover it later. So when I create the line once again, okay, after that I will turn on all these options. So I will make a check on this dimension display. And now I want to show the constraint. So here, when I draw any line, so pick up the line and draw any line. So let's say I want to make this line a vertical line. So when I drag the mouse, now at this time you can see a blue icon is highlighting. So this is basically a constraint. This constraint means this line is a vertical line. When I click here, press escape, once again escape, you can see this icon is showing vertical. Along with this, it is also showing the dimension of this line. So this is the length of the line. I will take the mouse, it is going to show name of the dimension and then 51 and weak dimension. So weak dimension means it is the dimension created by the software. It is not user defined. So that is why it is a weak dimension. So when I make a double click on this, we can change this dimension. So let's say this is 50, press enter. So press escape. Now you can see the color of dimension has changed to blue. And when I take the mouse, now it is going to show that it is a strong dimension because now it is user defined. Now let's say I will go to this line chain once again and this time I am going to define a horizontal line. So pick up this endpoint. Now you can see symbol of horizontal is highlighting at this point and once again I am continuing the line chain. So here you can see when I take the mouse onto downward side and again you will see snapping. So take the mouse here and then drag the mouse. You can see the snapping, dotting, highlighting. So I want this up to this length. Click here and then close the loop. Then press escape. So in this way you can see we have created the line chain. Whenever we have any closed loop, it is going to show a fill surface like this. For example, right now we can see I have created an open chain like this. So it is not going to show a filled surface for this because it is an open area. This option is very good in understanding which part we can extrude or which cannot. So we will cover this later in the course. So second option in the line chain is line tangent. To create this line tangent we need to circle or to any curved references. So we will cover this later when we know about different types of circle and arcs.